welcome to this update video this morning. I hope you're doing good. So we're going to be taking a look at what is going on across the Atlantic basin with focus being on the Caribbean. So as we look at the infrared satellite imagery here, we can see that there is a bit of activity going on in some places in and around Central America. For parts of the Caribbean, some areas are experiencing some downpours, even some nearby thunderstorms this morning. And this is a similar thing for parts of northern South America. In addition, there are a couple tropical waves out there. So one is about to enter the Caribbean, and we can see all of the activity associated with it. Another is actually in the Caribbean. One is over by Central America, and two are a bit further out in the main development region. Now, none of these is marked to be watched for development. So as we look at the latest update here from the National Hurricane Center, nothing is marked within the main development region to be watched. Although we do see that yellow X for that was a low pressure system loitering offshore the southeastern states. However, 0% chance of development, just a cluster of showers right now. But that is not expected to develop. The environment is definitely not conducive. So things are going to be quiet, just as I spoke about, and that is due to the increased unfavorable conditions in the Atlantic associated with the Saharan air layer. So all that dry air and dust is kind of helping to keep things quiet right now. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, this is when we should really be taking the time to prepare for the active period that is going to eventually unfold, especially headed towards the end of this month and into next month. Zooming into the Caribbean, again, here we can see all of this activity about to move in, actually moving in right now. Maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms at times for parts of the Windward Islands, Barbados, St. Vincent, the Grenadines, even by Tobago, Trinidad. There is some activity around associated with the tropical waves. So there's going to be some periods of heavy rain for some of these areas as we head throughout today. Going a bit further into the Caribbean, not a whole lot really happening for the rest of the islands. Although we do see those two blobs, likely with, a lot of showers and thunderstorms earlier in parts of southern Belize and towards the vicinity of the coast of Costa Rica and Panama. So let's head on to the rainfall forecast. And the more colorful this map becomes, indicates more rain. So we can see that we have some of these orange and reddish shadings for parts of the southeastern islands, the aforementioned islands. Again, with that system moving in, there's going to be more rain, some heavy downpours even. And then up to the vicinity of Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, Hispaniola, Jamaica, near the Cayman Islands, and Cuba for some areas. There could be some downpours as well. It may not be very widespread, but it is certainly going to be possible today. Similar thing for the Bahamas, especially the central Bahamas. And then as we head to the Turks and Caicos Islands, there may not be a whole lot of rain around. Some showers definitely possible for Florida, especially South Florida today, and then over to Central America. Again, there is a tropical wave in the area, so it could help to enhance some shower activity. The northern South America will likely be active, and then we can see for the ABC Islands a bit of color is nearby. So hopefully you guys get some passing showers. I know it's been quite hot there, so that would really help out with the heat. So that is what is going on, guys. And for now, even though things are kind of calm in terms of tropical cyclone development, again, not something that is rare for July, it's quite typical. There is also the fact that, once things really ramp up, we're definitely likely to see intensification, just as what we saw with the Beryl, because of how warm the sea surface temperatures are. So here we're looking at the sea surface temperature map, and especially in the Gulf, around the vicinity of the Bahamas and in the Caribbean, very warm water. Not only is the water warm at the surface, but also at a pretty good depth beneath the surface. So we don't have a significant cool down to say that, that's going to help out where we won't have a lot of rapid intensification. No, not really, because there's just so much energy stored, and that is going to be fuel for those tropical systems that will try to develop. And again, because of the pattern set up for this year, we're likely to have a more dominant area of high pressure that sits across the Atlantic, hence steering the systems westward. So just as how we have the several tropical waves coming in, let's look at this map here. So here are the axes of the tropical waves. So just as how we have them coming in from the east to the west, it's likely to be the track of the tropical storms and hurricanes that will develop. We're going to see a lot more of that kind of trajectory from them. Why? Because of that dominant area of high pressure. That is the steering mechanism. So the Caribbean will be more at risk this year, especially compared to last year. We had a lot of systems curving out. Beryl is only the start of tropical cyclones to affect the Caribbean, guys. So just reiterating the fact that we should all be prepared for the activity that is going to unfold in the coming weeks. And so I'm here to keep you posted though, and that is pretty much it for this update video. I really do hope you found it to be informative. But if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll respond to you when I get the chance to do so. And remember to always be weatherwise.